So it looks like we're just about ready to get underway with the opening knife round here on map 2. Complexity taking their map pick in a close one, 16-14 on Dust 2 previously. And now we move over to Mirage. Muffin Lightning's pick. Silent gonna open things up on the knife round with a kill on the Android. Dev's gonna trade him out though. But it looks like Muffin Lightning should be able to get this opening knife round here as Uber, last man alive in the 1v3 with the knife round. Can he clutch it? No. Zichibon gonna be there to stab him to death. Muffin Lightning do up to take CT side first here. Complexity. They actually have a couple smokes to work with on this A hit. Surreal and Ape both buying them, and smokes are going to go over here for the A execute. Flashes come out as well. Android and Def going to be hard pushing out Palace here. Arky gets spotted out over at CT, but Android is going to be blind. Complexity should be able to get this bomb down, no problem though, as there's no resistance on the site, and Surreal's going to open things up with a nice shot onto Arky there, and Def on that boost gonna drop Silent as well. So now it's a 3v5 retake scenario for Muffin Lightning. Android gonna be able to drop Ichiban over at A stairs. That's gonna leave Sinks and Akis, the last two alive. Both men over here near connector. Android gonna be able to spot out one. That's gonna be Sinks dropping, and he's gonna push through. Akis gonna be able to find one, but Android's gonna be there to trade him out in the end. So Complexity only losing one man in the round, and that's Def at the very end. Very nice execute from them. Surreal and Ape making the most of those smokes and flashes they bought to help with that execute. And Complexity gonna get their first round on the board here. Perfect with pistols again so far in this one. 3 for 3 on pistol rounds. And that proved to be Muffin Lightning's strong suit against Rival. We'll see if that could be their downfall here. Complexity can perfect the pistols. Def's going to be able to drop down Ichiban, pushing out B here. 8. He dropped on Silent's head, but he didn't realize it. It doesn't matter. Surreal's going to be able to get the kill, but trying to Gooba Stomp Silent. Unfortunately, that doesn't work in Counter-Strike. Being said though, Complexity do have control of the B site, but Bomb is down for Sinks actually. They're gonna have to go back and get it. Someone forgot Bomb along the way. Surreal's gonna drop to Sinks rather unnecessarily, since they did forget that bomb. I mean, if they had just brought it with them, they could have avoided that entirely. But Android's gonna be there for the trade, and that's gonna leave Arky last man alive. So it doesn't really matter. Kind of unfortunate that Surreal had to drop when he didn't really need to, but Complexity should be able to get this round anyways, unless Arky does the most insane play I have ever seen, which I don't think he'll be able to do with the 5-7 and the fact that he's in Palace while the rest of them are B also helps with that assumption. So we'll see if Arky can at least hang on to that head armor. Should be able to, as nobody's really contesting him on the Complexity side. Ape started to pushing into Palace, but ultimately Arky will escape from that situation with his head armor. Complexity do win the following pistol round, or do win the follow-up to the pistol round. 2-0 in their favor. Now we're going to see pretty much the full eco coming out from Muffin Lightning. Def going to be able to find 2 from Connector, taking down Akis and Silent. Mac 10 OP make that 3 as he takes down Ichiban as well. Leaving Sinks, the last man alive here in CT, is going to be able to drop Uber, but he should be quickly traded out by Surreal, and he is. So Uber, only man to fall in that round. That seems to be a trend throughout this series, just Uber dying on rounds where they only lose 1 or 2 men. So light a candle for Uber. but I'm sure he's okay with that if Complexity are winning the rounds, which they are. 3-0 in their favor. This is going to be Muffin Lightning's first full buy of the half. See if they can do anything with it. They're going to be triple stacking B here, which initially is going to seem like the right call as the bomb is over in that direction. Very close towards Apps, actually. It's Sake's going to be able to find Android over on Cat. Surreal going to get the trade onto Silent, though. And Sinks, they know he's pushed into ladder room. Def going to be able to find his Surreal dropping Sinks as well. So just like that, 4v2 situation in Complexity's favor. Def is on 16 HP, but that shouldn't matter too much, as they only have to find one. Ichiban drops Surreal, though, is traded out by Uber, but that does make it at least, like, kind of feasible if Arky wanted to go for it. Like, 1v3, obviously much better than having a 1v4 situation, but it doesn't look like he's even going to go for it in the first place. He's going to try and hang on to that M4 in full head armor, and can't really say I blame him. He's just going to be chilling over here at CT spawn. And that'll be Complexity's fourth. So 4 rounds, 4 in a row for Complexity. We'll see if Muffin Lightning can maybe snap the streak here going into the next round. They are going to be down in money, obviously, as they did lose their first full rifle buy that they were able to afford. That's going to mean Eco, except for Arky, who was able to hang on to that M4, as I said, but I mean, he might drop a pistol for someone, or he might... No, I think he could have maybe bought, like, another flashbang to go with that, but he's just going to stick with the 3200. Doesn't want to unnecessarily force up to anything, wants to have as much money as possible going into the next round, so perfectly understandable to not buy another utility there, especially when your team doesn't have much to work with in the first place. Android going to be able to open things up here on a Silent. Aegis there for the trade. Didn't turn on auto director again, so my bad. Uber going to be able to find Aegis, taking him down. Arky's going to push through the smoke, managing to find Surreal. Ape's going to drop him though. Sinks, try to find something. Over towards Palace, really close to landing the shot on Uber. Isn't able to though, and Uber is going to drop out of that Palace position. Ichiban able to find the kill onto Ape, so 2v2 scenario, very doable for Muffin Lightning here. His bomb is down, and they Complexity do still have to cross right through them. Duck's going to be able to land the first one onto Ichiban. No Sinks is there. And Uber is just going to cross the site, but Sinks, I mean, he has the deagle. He just has to land one shot. It doesn't even have to be a headshot at this point. Uber and Def are so low. But he isn't able to land the shot on Uber, and Uber is going to be able to take him down over at stairs and get out of there with both their lives intact. So Complexity really close to losing that round against the eco-ish situation for Muffin Lightning, but they do pull it out in the end, and that's going to be their 5th on the board. Sinks and Silent running a double op setup here. Sinks not going to be able to land the shot through that smoke over at mid. I don't know if he knows that Def is boosted up there as well. Surreal. No, Silent has the op at P. Flash is going to come out. That's going to completely blind Surreal, forcing him off that peak. Ape going to flash Silent as well. That's going to be another flash coming through from Silent. Doesn't really do much though, and he's able to cross back safely, despite the flash not having hit Surreal. And now the smoke's going to come out towards B tons as well. So you would imagine Surreal would kind of fall off that position. But as I say that, it looks like Complexity are actually going to be favoring B here, despite the op being there for Silent. And actually, Silent's kind of questioned himself here. He's going to be going over towards Cat to make sure nobody's pushing up from that general area. He's going to have Def at Chair. But meanwhile, all the action is in apartments. Silent is going to be able to drop Def at Chair, though. Mollies and flashes coming out on towards B site. Silent gonna be able to find one, make that 2, take it down. Android and Uber and Apps. Surreal's gonna drop Aegis though. But Sinks has worked his way back over, so if they want to go B, they're going to have 2 ops to deal with now. Ichiban's going to drop Ape, and that's just going to leave Surreal last man alive with that op in a really rough position, and Sinks is going to be able to just drop him to close out the round and secure Muffin Lightning's first round win on their CT side. So, very nice work from them to be able to win that one, and we'll see if they can string a couple more together here, finally get some momentum going maybe, as they haven't had much of it to start off. Mirage getting off to a really slow start here, which has kind of been a habit for Muffin Lightning in the past 2 matches. I mean, okay, the past 2 series, I mean, rather, excluding Train, but where it was the opposite scenario. They didn't really close out that strong. But on both Dust 2s and now Mirage, they really had kind of a slow start before really bringing rounds together and trying to bring it back. So we'll see if it's maybe the same scenario here. Ake is going to be able to find the first kill onto Uber. Def trading him out though, but Sinks again right back with the trade onto Def. So trades go in Muffin Lightning's favor, but that bomb is going to be planted for complexity. However, trades all across the board, leaving Surreal as the last man alive, and Sinks going to be able to get the kill on him in the end to secure Muffin Lightning's second. So Muffin Lightning slowly working their way back up here. But they do have 2 in a row now, and that's going to force Complexity onto a bit of an awkward buy. They are still going to have rifles across the board, but coL on Android, which isn't necessarily ideal. Still better than not having rifle, though. So, because of that, coL, they are going to be pushing here towards B, and you could see that, well, until Surreal took over, it looked like they were maybe going to use the Android as bait with that coL, see if he could get something to open it up. But Surreal, pretty much all of Complexity just pushing out here B and getting absolutely demolished. Android going to be able to finally find a kill onto Ichiban. Ape's going to be able to drop Sinks as well to bring this back to a 3v2. But Complexity just getting really shut down on this B hit. Android still not able to get the bomb down as they have no sight control whatsoever. And Akis from Apps is going to be able to drop Android and Ape to close out another round, which is going to go in Muffin Lightning's favor, 5-3. The score now 9 rounds in. Muffin Lightning finally stringing something together on the CT side, and that's going to force Complexity onto a save. And I think they know that, as you can see Ichiban and Sinks rolling with the MP9s across the board. Akis and Silent going to be able to take down 2. Muffin Lightning just demolishing the round. Not losing a single man. Auto Director couldn't even keep up. I couldn't even keep up. Just whatever Complexity tried doing, getting absolutely shut down on the eco. Weren't able to get a bomb plant, unfortunately, which ultimately is what you'd like to achieve on an eco. But still, they are going to have enough to buy up into this round, including the up onto Def. We'll see if they can make that work out. They're going with the triple stack over here at mid, but the mid is actually going to have pretty much no resistance from the Muffin Lightning side. They're all playing really passive over towards sites, and we'll see if that could potentially pay off for them. They're going to get mid control, but Akis rotating through connector. Surreal's going to be able to spot him out, though, and land the shot to take him down. So nice work from Surreal. And Android's going to be able to find Silent here as well to open up the B site. There is going to be some resistance there in Ichiban, and now Arki on the rotate, but Ichiban able to find one onto Uber. Arki able to find one onto Surreal as well. Def gonna take down Arki, leaving Sinks last man alive in this 1v3 situation with only an MP9. Molly's gonna come out towards site. He's gonna drop to Def over on Cat. So Complexity now have 6 on their T half. Not bad at all. We'll see if they could keep going with more here. Muffin Lightning did have a bit of momentum for a while there, but Complexity is able to slow that down just a little bit. We'll see if they could get some going of their own. Complexity just taking their time here. 3 working over towards mid again. Getting mid control has really been the biggest factor as to why they've been able to put together so many rounds. They just have no resistance here, really. Ichiban up on Cat. Silent finds Ape and Apps, and Surreal is going to be able to take down Ichiban over at Cat. Silent's going to be able to drop him, though. But Android right there for the trade, so now retake. Gonna have to come out from the Muffin Lightning side. Sanks already pushes through before that bomb completely is able to go down. Def unscopes at just the wrong time. Is going to be able to find Arky though, so he makes up for it. Akis is going to be able to find Def from over near bench. And Sanks, nice shot onto Android. Wall full blind. Defuse going to come out from Akis. He's going to get off of it. Uber's going to be able to find one onto Akis, but Sank's there to take him down, and I think Sank should have enough time to get this defuse. Even without the kit, he should be okay. And Muffin Lightning now 1 round away from tying things up here. 6-5 scoreline. Complexity gonna be working here over towards B. Smoke's gonna come out. And Ichiban just flashing through that smoke upper tons is gonna be able to find one, or B-Abs rather, is gonna be able to find one. But Def and Surreal with the trades, and now Complexity are gonna be able to get this bomb down. So the Molly's gonna come out towards Market. Akis is gonna be able to open things up here. Complexity still don't have the bomb down, and Muffin Lightning are able to close it out. So tying it up now at 6-6. Have really done a good job to string a few rounds together after going down, I believe it was 5-0 to start the game? Yeah, 5-0. But they've done a really good job to bounce this back and tie it back up here. We'll see if they can roll with this momentum the rest of the half. Pretty much an eco here from Complexity. And Arky is going to be able to get 3, make that 4 in the round. And Arky just completely shutting down the eco. Silent's going to be the one to get the final frag, however. And the Muffin Lightning now with the round advantage, their first lead of the match, as they're up 7-6. Another one here, and that would secure them at least the round advantage for the half. So we'll see if they can manage to make it 8. Surreal hanging out here over towards mid. Bomb back T-spawn. Complexity not really committing to anything yet. We'll see if that potentially changes. They do have 2 pushed here into apps. Def's gonna be able to find one underpass. I thought he was up in apps, but it turns out he was underpass. And Def is gonna drop 2. 8 kiss there. So, man advantage for Muffin Lightning now. Complexity still don't have any knowledge whatsoever time's ticking. Under a minute left in this round. Still a decent amount of time. They are going to have to set up for an A hit, though. And Muffin the Lightning now know this. They're going to be quick on the rotate. Solid's going to be able to take down Ape over at Underpass. Has to be a little bit upset by that. Akis and Ichiban gotta be able to close out the round for Muffin Lightning. So Muffin Lightning have officially won the half. 8-6. Worst scoreline they could have is 8-7. Best scoreline is 9-6. So we'll see if they can manage to win this last round. Yeah, I could explain that, actually. The reason for that is, I'm still kind of new to this whole thing, so I do tend to get, like, a bit of stage fright, because I do keep track of how many people are watching the stream, and so, the reason I've run off sentences is just because I get kind of nervous, but I try and keep that under control. Thanks for the, heads up on that one, man. Appreciate it. Arky is going to be the first one to fall on the Muffin Lightning side. Smokes are going to go over A, but we're going to see Complexity quickly rotating out over towards B. The bomb is going to be over there as well. So despite the A fake, bomb's going to be B, but Ichiban's going to drop it, and that's huge for Muffin Lightning. Android's going to be able to get the kill, though. Falling out of app, Sake's going to find it from Market. And Surreal going to be able to trade out Sinks and Sailing as well, leaving Akis last man alive from Muffin Lightning in the 1v3. We'll see if he could come up with it. Is it going to be able to, as Surreal just gets the one tap with that Tech 9 to close out the round. So Muffin Lightning doing a great job, showing some resiliency after going down early in that round. Or early in that half, rather. Do close out 8-7. And, not bad. Not bad at all. Complexity, still keeping it close though. We'll see if they could fare better on their CT side. Smoke is going to be on Surreal as well as the Diffuser. But aside from that, armor across the board. Android's going to be here, Van, waiting for a B peek. Ichiban's can drop out window, spot out Android, is going to be able to get the opening frag on to B there, so that's huge. Ape over here on Cat is going to be spotted out by Ichiban. Akis taking down Surreal. Arky's going to be able to take down Ape over on Cat as well. So Complexity, this is falling apart for them quickly as Zuber and Death drop. And Muffin Lightning now up 9-7 after winning the opening pistol without taking a single casualty. So that's going to be the end of Complexity's pistol win streak. Had 3 in this one, winning both pistols on this 2 in the opening one here. But Muffin Lightning are going to secure the pistol to start the second half, and that's huge for their side. Complexity do have armor. Def opting for the head armor. Uber and Android just with Kevlar, but a couple deagles across the board on Ape and Android. See if they could potentially do anything with those. Silent peeking mid here is going to be able to tag down Surreal to 34 HP. But nothing else. No picks really anywhere. But as I say that, Silent's going to peek out towards Cat. Tags down Android for 28 as well. Arky's going to be able to find that kill onto Uber over at A. And so now we're going to see the A execute coming out from Muffin Lightning. Meanwhile, Ichiban able to find Android. Arky's going to take down Surreal as well. So Ape and Def, last 2 men standing. For Complexity, Def's going to be able to find the kill, dropping Akis. So Muffin Lightning finally losing a player in this half. They are going to be able to win the round. Regardless, Def's going to be able to find another one on the sinks. Is traded out by Ichiban, though. That's going to leave Ape, last man alive, with that Deagle, just playing for exits. Maybe going to see if someone wants to chase him. Maybe going to see if he can potentially grab a rifle. Is going to be spotted out by Silent, though, and Silent is going to make the most of his opportunity to kill Ape, and he does. So Muffin Lightning, 10-7 now. Really nice rebound here on Mirage. And we'll see if they could keep this momentum rolling. I mean, they have a lot of it right now. And Complexity need to stop this quick if they have plans to take this map. Def and Uber, I believe they're forced up to P250s. From what I remember from the pistol, they all have USPs. So I believe that's a P250 force up. Again, the icons look so similar to the P2000 that it's hard to tell the difference at times. But let's find out real quick. Yep, P250 forced up for Uber and Def. But aside from that, USPs on the remainder. Uber playing here at Valk is going to be able to take down Ichiban, push into Apps, get the Mac 10, but Arky is going to be there for the trade with that coL onto Android. So 4v4 situation. Still, Muffin Lightning don't have control of the site. And Ape's going to be killed trying to rotate through connector. Akis is going to be the one to drop him. And now Muffin Lightning just hightailing it out of there, heading over towards B. See if they can keep it up. Arky's going to be able to drop Def. Surreal. Tag down to 41 HP over at mid. Or Surreal tags Arky down to 41 HP over at mid. But the bomb is going to be planted here. And Arky is going to drop to Uber. So Uber's going to be able to pick up our coL. Surreal with that AK. And they are going to try and hang on to these rifles. Going into round 19. Silent at 6. Starting a bit of a chase though, so we'll see if they're able to maybe find something.
Terrorists win.
Nope. Don't get too aggressive with their chase. As they shouldn't. Just hanging on to their rifles themselves. So now, Complexity are going to have their first full bite here. Uber staying on that coL. Def on the AK he saved from last round. Surreal is going to be on that op. Which we saw on Dust 2 that he did pretty well on the CT side with the op. We'll see if he can continue that here on Mirage. Arky's going to slip through into Apps. Surreal knows it though. Had to have spotted him there. Oh, gets a shoulder from Arky. Isn't able to fully land the shot though. We're going to see a cat hit coming out here from Muffin Lightning. Android's going to be able to take down Akis, but is quickly traded out by Sank. Surreal on the site, trying to find something. Is able to take down Silent. Lands the shot onto Sanks as well. Arky taking down Ape though. Def on that retake through Market is going to be able to drop Ichiban, leaving Arky last bit alive, and Ubra coming up. Cat is going to be able to take him down. So Complexity now with their first CT round here. And they're going to call for a pause. It's going to be another tech. As, again, Ape having to disconnect from the server. So, RIP Ape. Hopefully he'll be back soon. And we'll be back. Alright, both teams ready now as Ape quick to hop back in the server. We'll see. Complexity can continue stringing rounds together here. They did win their first CT round last round, so that's good. And Muffin Lightning are going to be forced onto a little bit of a forced buy here. Not too much though. Smokes and mollies coming over onto this A site now from Muffin Lightning. It's a clear A execute. And the rotate's going to be out quick from Complexity. RD3 here. Uber's going to pop flash over from stairs. Managing to find Silent. Is going to drop to Ichiban though. Pushes through that smoke. Managing to land a kill onto Death. Can't quite land the shot on the Ape over at Connector though. Surreal is going to be able to drop Ichiban, leaving Akis and Sinks, the last two alive on the Muffin Lightning side, and they're going to be completely smoked off here at Connector. And Android's going to be able to stick this defuse and secure the round for Complexity. 9-11. Complexity slowly inching their way back into this one. We'll see if they can continue. Muffin Lightning are going to be able to buy again here though, so see if they can make this full buy work. Did a good job on that Quasi to get that bomb plant. It's real. Peeking out here towards top mid, sees a couple cross, isn't going to be able to do anything with that smoke down though. Akis spamming through the smoke over at Connector actually drops Surreal to 35 HP, which is going to force him to fall back off of that position. Def, meanwhile, peeking Arky over at A stairs. Not able to find the frag. Smoke's going to come off from Ichiban. Is going to be able to land the shot onto Uber. Taking him down. Nice work there. We'll see. Off Lightning. Get another based off that, and they do. Taking down Surreal over at Ticket Booth. That's going to be the opt down for the Complexity side. Sorry, just getting a phone call really quick. Had to reject that. Anyways, Def, last man standing here in the 1v3 situation. Taking down to 55 HP over on site. Sakes is going to be able to drop him as that Molly comes out. And because of that, it's going to force Surreal out of position. ELEAGUE 6 to get the frag. So, Muffin Lightning working for mid control here. 12-9 in their favor. Surreal's going to be able to land the shot onto Sinks with that Deagle. Can he find a second here onto Akis? No, as Silent coming up. Actually, that was Ichiban coming through from underpass. And to find one, and Muffin Lightning are going to be able to close out another round here. 13-9 in their favor now. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay. 13-9 in Muffin Lightning's favor, looking really strong on their T side here. Complexity haven't been able to do much CT at all. We'll see if they could really get something going. They're gonna need to here. Quick as Muffin Lightning only 2 rounds away from that match point now. Sinks gonna peek out towards mid, tag Surreal down to 48 HP. UKCS having to carry to give coL a chance again. Yeah. Still though, Android going to be able to find the opening frag onto Ichiban over at B. Is going to be traded out by Akis though, and that's going to mean a bomb down for Muffin Lightning. So 4v4 retake situation for Complexity. Mollies and flashes are all going to come out towards Market, and all 4 of the Complexity guys are going to be swarming in from that location. Silent and Sinks in great positions here though over at Cat, and Silent's going to be able to land the first shot onto Uber. Surreal's already making his way out of there to hang on to that op, and Ape quickly following him with an op of his own, and Def's just going to be playing for exits. Only has a UMP. Surreal's going to be able to find 1. Def's going to be able to find Akis as well. So dropping 2 from the Muffin Lightning side. And Silent going to be able to drop Def though. But Ape getting sinks in return. So 14-9, Muffin Lightning 1 round away from having a match point. We'll see if they're able to do it. And if they get it here, they have a lot of match points to work with. Complexity need to string rounds together pretty much now. As Muffin Lightning really looking great here on Mirage, honestly. Like, they did start off slow, but since then it's just been really all Muffin Lightning. Complexity have only won 3 rounds since, or 4 rounds rather, since round 5, and it's not really good stat to have at all. Def is going to be the first man traded out, or Def's going to be the first man to drop here in this round. Android going to be able to find the kill onto Ichiban. Aik is going to be able to drop him though. Knows there's at least a couple over towards Ticket Booth. I don't think he knows how many though. Solid's going to be able to find Surreal. Arky is going to drop Ape. That's going to mean Uber, last man alive, 1v4, and he is going to try his best to hang on to that op. It's going to be needed, but unfortunately, Akis is there to trade him out. 15-9 in favor of Muffin Lightning, and that's going to force Complexity onto a force buy going into this one. Do or die situation right now on map 2, and we could be very well heading towards train at this rate, which could really go either way, honestly. Yeah. Peeking out A stairs is going to be able to find the opening kill onto Arky with that Mag 7. I mean, it's the best gun in the game. Everybody knows this. You could use it as a sniper. You could use it as a close range sniper. You can really do everything with it. It's just the best gun in the game. Akis gonna be able to drop Android though. Over at window to bring one back. 4v4 scenario. Ichiban. Looking out here, Abs is gonna be able to find the opening frag onto Ape. We're at that B-bomb site, and he's gonna be able to take down Surreal as well. So that's gonna really open this B-bomb site for them. And Uber and Def, last men alive. And we'll see what he can do. Ichiban peeking out over towards Cat, tagging Def down to 47 HP. Uber's going to drop, leaving Def last man alive. 1v2 and Complexity's hopes of map 2 will lie in his hands. Remember, they did win map 1, so we are going to be heading towards map 3 as Muffin Lightning secure Mirage in pretty dominating fashion, honestly, 16-9.